to you all to the finals of the Africa Cup for Club Championship from the Madame Theodosia Okun Hockey Stadium here in Accra, Ghana. 4 times Ghana has hosted the Africa Cup for Club Championship. Over the past week, the 6 clubs from the 3 countries, Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana, have battled through the round-robin stage, and they are now facing each other in the finals. Today, the last day of the competition, has been all about the gold and the silver medals and the destiny that requires the best team to clinch onto the trophy for the 2017 tournament, which marks the 20th edition of this competition. The match on your screen is between GRA ladies from Ghana and TELKOM Kenya. I am your commentator, Echampo Pakwesi, and I am joined by Emmanuel Weissman. You are also live on Queset TV for Free Sports, iSports 360, Group N2K on their Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Our umpires are Lady Ebitumi Sampo from Nigeria and Wasa Simon from also Nigeria. They will be assisted by Grace Koyi, also from Nigeria. The assistant technical director at the table is Joyce Dasu from Ghana. And then the judges that will be managing this game, entering all the goals and every happenings of the cards and everything, are Christian Itino from Kenya and then Irene Yaboy from Ghana.
Hello. Good afternoon,
and that is
ladies and gentlemen.
Wasa Simon in our shot.
We are about to witness the finals of the ladies between the defending champions, TELKOM Orange from Kenya and GRA from Ghana.
And there we go for the gold and silver game. And Team GRA are in the all yellow with some blue stripes around their midsection, with their yellow horses to match, playing from right to left from commentary position. And Team TELKOM are playing from left to right from commentary position, and they are spotted in the all blue. And Empire Simon sees an infringement. Quickly moves the ball 5, comes into the D. And the first penalty corner has been registered from the effort of Tracy. Ball has been ejected, stopped beautifully by Lucy. Lucy gets the ball, push one, and Emilia Fosua has started her duties once again, being the courageous on the line and saving the balls that are really crossing the goalkeeper. And there you see the ball that went in past the goalkeeper but could not pass Emilia, and good effort from Emilia. The 2 teams have made it from the group stages to this level, and this is how they made it. GRA were faced with Strathmore, and when they faced Strathmore, they scored them 4 goals to nothing. TELKOM also faced Strathmore, the ladies from the university, and they also beat them 1-0. GRA came face to face with Team Ghana Police ladies and beat Team Police 1-0. TELKOM also faced Team Police Ghana, and they drew 1-1. GRA went ahead to play Yobi Queens from Nigeria, and they scored them 8-0. And how could Deborah do that? Deborah White. And the first penalty corner also coming from Lizzie's effort. My oh my, this was a chance. Ball comes into the D. Deborah White was alone. Instead of deflecting the ball, she overturned the stick and the ball bounced. Instead of going forward, rather goes backwards. Hard luck to Deborah. And the push from Lizzie, getting the foot of the TELKOM ladies. Mavis stopped. And another penalty corner is registered. Mavis pushed the ball beautifully. It was stopped. And then Linda went for the power drive and got the defender's body. And since she was not the last person, another penalty corner. This time around, another penalty corner stands. This time around, Linda allowed the defense of TELKOM to get close. And that was Grace Moron. Stop this time. Linda goes for it, stopped by the goalkeeper. And the Empire will have none of that. And in the reverse, you see Mavis ejecting the ball beautifully, stopped. And then Linda went for the power drive. But the goalkeeper had it covered with the stick and the pad. Still walking you down how these two teams made it here. GRA met Yobi Queens and beat them 8-0. TELKOM also met Yobi Queens and beat them 5-0. GRA came face to face with Kada Queens from Nigeria, and it ended in a draw, goalless draw. TELKOM beat Kada Queens by 3-0. And when these two teams met during the group stages, TELKOM beat GRA 1-0. The number of wins for TELKOM and GRA are 3-4 respectively. The number of lose, 1-2 GRA, and TELKOM has lost none of the group stages. And the draws are 1-1 apiece, putting TELKOM a bit ahead of Team GRA. TELKOM are the defending champions. They've won the gold for 10 consecutive times. And the history that makes it so consistent is the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016, winning it back-to-back 5 consecutive times on a row. This is the 2017 edition, which is happening here in 2018. And we're waiting to see if TELKOM can still clinch onto the trophy, or if Team GRA, whose best has always been a silver, and they have had silver twice, 4 bronze to their credit. And that was the effort. Ball comes, he gave a pass, and then the slap was unable to be stopped by the ejector. It is a history match we are all witnessing today. If GRA ladies are able to beat TELKOM and clinch onto the gold, it will be the first time a Ghanaian team is winning the gold in the history of Africa Cup for Club Championship. And the president has thrown his weight against host and win. And we have the 4 quarters to determine if the host and win is coming to pass or TELKOM are going to do another back-to-back and continue their continuous victory. Aura pushes and finds Wengechi Lucy. Ball goes downfield. TELKOM with the ball in their own half. It comes in now, 25. And Simon Empire on lines 2 in front of commentary. Whistle and give it Friedman to TELKOM quickly advancing. Ball comes into the D. And a 16-yard hit is registered. Weissman, the finals of the ladies category. Your take?
Thank you, Pakosi. This is going to be a cracking final. This is the repeat of the 2017 final. I think GRA ladies on the they've had a fair share of the national cake. They've had a chance that Deborah White could have scored. She could have buried that chance, but I don't know, she went sleeping in the D. TELKOM, on the other hand, have gotten so many penalty corners, and if GRA allows them to get more penalty corners, I think they're going to punish them. It's going to be a nice game. I expect our viewers to sit, relax, and watch.
Viewers should sit, relax, and watch. 16-yard hit. And Juma in Kessa pushes downfield. Beautifully done. TELKOM advance now in the half of Mavis. Lydia. Ball with Lizzie. Advantage moving on. Vivian finds Janet. Still advantage moving on. Aura with the ball, pushes one, finds Maureen, who loves to run with the ball. Aura pushes one. Ball comes back. And a 16-yard hit is registered for Team GRA. That was the effort from Aura. Pushed one. Defenders were fumbling. But finally, Linda gets the ball away. Wachira, Wengechi, Lucy pushes on. And there are 3 sisters on the field of play. Wengechi, Lucy, Joy, Wengechi, Lucy again. And the last one, Gucci Hun, Wengechi, Jacqueline. And also the Juma Nkesa, Teresa, another sister of hers on the field of play. Simahu Nkesa Barbara. GRA. Vivian Nako. Ball comes in. Lizzie picks up. And an infringement for TELKOM, 16-yard hit. Weissman, 12 minutes down.
The Ghanaian players, that is Ghana Revenue Authority players, are being in a haste. They are rushing with their chances coming their way. If they have to take their time, they'll be able to put in the first goal. Because if they allow TELKOM to score first, then it's game over for them. So I think they should relax. The game is early days, 11 minutes into this game. This is a grand finale. You don't rush to give a pass. You don't rush to make a run. Move into spaces. Create the chance. Let's play as a team. When we get into the D, we go for a hit. A penalty corner, a penalty stroke, anything can come. But for now, they shouldn't rush getting the ball into the D. They can work it from the back and get the ball into the D. Because the whole country is rallying behind them. There's like a huge burden on their shoulders. So I expect them to take it calm, take it cool. First quarter, 12 minutes. Work as a team, get the ball into the D. And when the chance comes, you just hit straight into the goal.
A long whistle. signaling an advantage for TELKOM. TELKOM Kenya, their new branded name. They used to be TELKOM Orange. Emilia. Fine Ernestina. Advantage GRA. Roberta. Advantage still with GRA. Sends a long drive and no touch from her playmate. 16-yard hit. Finds Lucy. Pushes on, finds Maureen, and Maureen gives the advantage away. Lydia. Janet. Adampa. And Adampa gives the ball to Lucy. Lucy pushes one infield, finds Nkasa. And she's stopped in her track. Lizzie. Nako. My oh my, Wiseman, this opportunity by Vivian Nako.
Brilliant play from Elizabeth Opoku to Nako Vivian, and a player of a caliber should have buried that chance. That was a glorious opportunity for Ghana Revenue Authority, but there's still time for them. They should keep it calm, take it cool, and there you see Elizabeth Opoku, beautiful run from the center, gets the pass into the D, and Nako Vivian, I think should have done better on that occasion, but better luck next time. Let's see what the Ghana Revenue Authority, but TELKOM at this point, I think they've gone back to sleep. They started very well, mounting pressure on GRA, but it looks like now GRA are into the game because they are taking their time, getting the passes to one another, and that is what hockey is.
Getting passes to one another and keeping the possession. Linda. Audrey with the ball advancing. Advantage with GRA in their own half. Mavis. Elizabeth Opoku. Ernestina. Roberta, GRA. Roberta pushes one. Ball in the 23, Vivian Nako. Goes for the tomahawk, and it's a flying tomahawk into the D. Vivian Nako. One of the tomahawk experts when it comes to the ladies division. He has registered 2 goals to the credit with the tomahawk. Juma Nkasa, Teresa with behind the ball. She rather leaves it for Lucy Wengechi. Pushes one, finds Senior Wengechi. And Aura this time around beaten in the midfield. Again, she also is stopped in her tracks. Barbara with the ball turns around looking for options. She finds one in Karanja, ball back. Beautiful ball possession by TELKOM. Lucy Wengechi. And Tassa pushes downfield. And TELKOM could not keep the final pass. And that was Rahel downfield. Janet. Ball comes to Emilia. And that is the end of the first quarter. It is the finals of the ladies division.
That's the end of the first quarter. TELKOM Orange 0, GRA 0.
And at the end of the first quarter, it is GRA Women for Ghana 0, TELKOM for Kenya 0. Wiseman, your take.
Pakusi, this has been not quite an let's say a crunchy encounter as we were expecting, but it's been nice end to end. You've seen both teams get their own piece of chances. It was TELKOM getting from the short corners, but they didn't utilize it. Then GRA getting a bit of chances. The latter coming from Vivian Nako when she was left one-on-one with the goalkeeper. A pass from Elizabeth Oku that she couldn't get onto that pass. That would have been a glorious goal for them. But all too good. It has been a wonderful quarter. Let's see what the tactical instructions from their coaches coming into this second quarter. But I think the US spectators here in the stadium and viewers at home, all over Ghana, Africa, the world watching Group N2K are in for a very grand, spectacular final. But GRA should get this at the back of their mind that it is payback time. Last year in Kenya, it was hosted by Kenya, and TELKOM at their own backyard beat GRA in the final. Here is the time to pay them back. You're in Ghana, playing in front of your home fans, the support, everything rallying behind you. So I expect them to beat them this time around.
GRA should try and beat the TELKOM ladies also on their home soil as they were beaten last year round. Second quarter, another 15 minutes to be played. And there goes the whistle. GRA still pushes the ball to get the second quarter on its way. GRA in the all-yellow outfit, TELKOM in the blue. TELKOM with the ball in their own half, the defending champions. Pushes one, and there goes Aura. And Aura pushes one. Saved by and the whistle of Simon has gone in favor of team GRA. That was the effort from Aura. Nkesa Teresa Juma pushes one beautifully and gets her playmates. And Aura will pick the ball in the midfield. She's really in the midfield helping. Can Lucy picks up? No. Ball crosses the line. Emilia restarts the game. Lizzie gets the better of Aura. Lizzie, GRA, Elizabeth Opoku, GRA. Ball comes to Monica Grant, the captain, and Roberta gives one to Lizzie. That was a beautiful play by Lizzie, the lady in our shot. Monica did her best to protect the ball. Roberta pushed on, but Lizzie's last touch, trying to deflect from the goalkeeper, rather found the goalkeeper who kicked the ball to safety. Mavis finds Linda. Ball comes to Ernestina, and a long corner is registered. A whistle has gone. Advantage change for TELKOM now, and there goes the defending champions. And an infringement on Mavis by Audrey. And Linda will restart the game, sets a long one. And TELKOM will allow the ball to cross the line for a 16-yard hit. Deborah White was unable to get to that effort. But this time around, Deborah picks the ball. Ball comes to Lizzie. Lizzie in the D. Lizzie defended with all their might, and advantage comes to TELKOM. That was a beautiful take from Deborah White, and a beautiful pass. Found Lizzie, who enters the D, but could not go around her marker, the second one, who stops her. Roberta, she loves running. She goes round one. Roberta with the ball in the D. Roberta, and Telkom, still the ball is loose in the D. Goalkeeper is beaten. GRA, Telkom, and finally the whistle goes from AB to me. The ball was loose, and that was Ernestina's feeble tomahawk, but the aggressiveness of Captain Monica Grant resulted in a foul. Aurora leaves the ball now for Ernestina, and Ernestina goes for the stick. Ernestina Kofi, there you see her turns around, but the sticks were faster, and she rather gets sticks. The danger gives the advantage back to Telkom. Weissman, second quarter, 6 minutes.
I think Elizabeth Opoku has come into the game now. I personally think this is one of her best games in this competition so far. Linda in the midfield for GRA is also doing well, as well as Ernestina Kofi. But I think the up front of GRA is not clicking for me. The person of Deborah White and Grant Monica, who was introduced, taking off Vivian Nako, who works very hard when she's in the D. Anytime there's a loose ball in the D, you see Nako Vivian tracking to the defender to get the ball, and that is what is helping GRA. But she's now on the bench, and the likes of Grant Monica, Deborah White has also been taken off for Gertrude Inkum. So I think GRA are playing very well. Their midfield very fantastic. Janet Adampa, Linda, and Ernestina Kofi, who has the ball now. It is left with the front liners because Elizabeth Opoku is getting the balls into the D, but the attackers are not making good use of it. They have to step up. They are sleeping. Wake up. When the ball comes, you bury it.
They bury it when the ball comes into the D, and Ernestina picks the ball again. And GRA has seen a lot of the balls. And a 16-yard hit. Ernestina's effort. Defending champions, Telkom against GRA. Telkom taking all the time, but ball has been advantage still stays with Telkom, and gradually they are leaving their half, entering the half of GRA. Still Telkom close to the 25 mark. Now ball comes in the 23. And a 60-yard hit is registered for GRA.
I think Telkom are not into this game. They are not finding their feet. They are not. Nothing is working for them. Their midfield, their attack is not good. This is the time for GRA they should pounce on this opportunity and make good use of it, because Telkom are not into the game. I don't see it. I don't even believe this is the Telkom we've been seeing throughout the tournament. So I think GRA should make good use of it. Get the balls. Take your time. Work very well. Don't be in a haste to get the ball. You are playing with a team who have not gotten into the game yet. Fantastic play from their midfield. It is left with the attackers. They should step up and make a goal for the whole nation Ghana running behind them.
Ora Felia, Lillian, and Samiyu Inkese, Babara, the midfielders for Telkom, are not into this game. Weissman is also saying then GRA needs to use the balls that they are seeing wisely to get. And there Monica Grant, she gets the ball out of play. And Lucy Wengechi pushes one. Beautiful 1-2 play. And Jacqueline Wengechi pushes on. Looking for senior Wengechi Lucy. There you have senior Wengechi Lucy. She restarts the game. She gives the ball to Audrey. Audrey pushes on to Aurora, and look at the powerful push into the D, and registering a long corner. That was a very beautiful push. Audrey gave the pass to Aurora. And the push, the power, the venom behind the pass. Looking for Lucy Wengechi. Ball with GRA Lizzie, who has come into the game today. And the pass to nobody in particular. Elizabeth Opoku. Ball comes to Telkom beautifully. Maureen now comes into the game. She loved running, but she was stopped. Lydia. Beautifully done by Ernestina. Still advanced stays with Ernestina. And the ball gets in the body of Inkum Gertrude. A session of some fans from GRA men supporting their ladies. Telkom keeping possession. A beautiful scoop to her playmates. And it's rather an advantage for GRA. Ball comes to Lizzie. And advantage still stays with GRA. Elizabeth Opoku pushes and finds Roberta. GRA. And a good tomahawk comes in. 16-yard hit. Captain of the day could not stop. That was a good play by the young chap, Roberta. Went for the tomahawk beautifully, but the support from the strikers, Monica Grant. An infringement for the push of Monica on Wengechi. GRA has seen the ball, but still it is 0-0. And there goes Gertrude Inkum. And the pass has been cut out beautifully by Nkesa. It's all GRA still in the half of Telkom. And now they take the ball to their own half. Mavis. Find Jeanette. Nice one tap. Comes to Ernestina. And the height of the ball, the danger it posed to the players from Gertrude Inkum Stake, results in a 16-yard hit. Jacqueline Wengechi. Smash one. Finds senior Wengechi Lucy. Linda Benny pushes one. And picked up by Gertrude Inkum. Inkum gets in the better of Rahel. GRA. Linda Benny. Empire gives a 16-yard hit. Advantage for GRA. Ball goes to Linda. She has a lot of power hit, and that's why they're using her. And Maureen, for the first time, misses out, but will be picked up by Jacqueline Wengechi. And she gets the better of Deborah White, Jacqueline Wengechi. And that is the junior Wengechi on the ball. Lucy pushes one to Inkesa. Inkesa pushes one to Mogi. Back to Inkesa. TELKOM loses out the possession. Ernestina picks up and beautifully dealt with. But Empire saw an infringement. Advantage comes back to GRA. Anxious faces of supporters. Beautifully defends. Second quarter. GRA ladies 0. TELKOM, the defending champions, also 0. You live with us on Group N2K Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, and also iSports 360. You're also live with us on Quesa TV, Free Sports, Weissman. 30 minutes ended, second quarter. Your views?
Ghana Revenue Authority, I still have a problem with their attack up front. I think the attack is not, I don't know. They are not clicking. That's how I see it personally. There you see GRA Women 0, TELKOM 0. The attack is not clicking. They are bringing on the likes of the captain, the skipper for the side, who is not really, Grant Monica, she's not really into the game. And also Gertrude Inkum is not really into the game. I think the coach should stick to, if the coach should stick with Vivienne Nako and Elizabeth Oboku together with Deborah White, I think it's going to yield interest for them.
We'll go for a commercial break, and then we'll come back and take. Is the first and second position match. It is the silver and gold match that is unfolding. It is a history in its own making, and you and I are all witnesses to this history. Can Team Ghana GRA stop Team TELKOM from the continuous winning of the ladies division for this past 5 years continuously, even though they have won it for 9 consecutive times? Can GRA for the first time win the gold and break the deadlock for Team Ghana that had never clinched onto the gold medal before at this level? It is a history we are all witnessing to. This time round, it is the third quarter, and GRA in yellow are playing now from left to right from commentary position, and TELKOM are playing from right to left.
The
first 2 quarters, GRA had a lot of chances, but none of them was utilized to register the goal that is much needed. Host and win is still in the pipeline. And last year, TELKOM beat the same team in Kenya where they hosted it. Can Team Ghana also host and win? Fidaus has been introduced into the game. She has the ball downfield. Ball still going on. Wengechi Junior pushes one. And quickly, Lydia finds Gertrude Nkum. And the pass to Lydia. Lydia with the ball finds Janet Adampa. And now Aurora will stop the ball. Finds Lucy. Lucy against Mavis. Lucy, Wengechi. And Wengechi not happy with the Empire score. Take nothing away from this lady in our shot. She can really punish you when she gets the ball in the D. And she has registered 5 goals to her credit. Wengechi Jacqueline, her sister with the ball now. She's been stopped by Ernestina. GRA advancing. Beautiful pass finds Lizzie. And Lucy could not go around Nkesa Teresa. And advantage stays with TELKOM. Nkesa. The ball comes to Rahel. Rahel advances and gives the ball to Audrey. And Audrey has also been quiet. This lady keeps scoring in every game. Ball comes to Moraine. And Mavis will clear the lines for Team Ghana. She's the last lady. And she's really keeping an eye on senior Wengechi Lucy. And this time around, the ball gets the feet of Aurora. And Rahel in our shot, number 8 shattered lady. Elizabeth. And Elizabeth. Advantage still stays with Team GRA. And Empire will insist the ball should be sent to the right spot. Empire Simon on lines 2. Lydia. Rahel Stick lifting the ball. Lizzie. Linda. And just watch the skill from Wengechi and the pass she has given to Audrey. But Janet Adampa dealt with it nicely. And Roberta body check has brought the advantage to TELKOM. Karanja sends it and still gets the advantage. Number 11 shattered lady for TELKOM. Wanchira Wengechi Lucy slaps one. Intercepted. Kamurinu can pick it up. And she does. Number 19 shattered lady, she's been very quiet in this game. Quickly Lizzie. Linda. That was Lydia advancing by the beautiful slider tackle, which she got the ball. So there was no penalization on her. And advantage will stay with GRA. GRA are in a hurry to get a goal. Lydia pushes one, but the stick of the Telkom lady send the ball to the side. Ernestina. And that was Lizzie waiting for it. But Telkom gets the ball away. Aura with the ball. Look at the speed from Lucy Wengechi. My oh my. She's so an exciting player to watch, an athlete. She's giving her all in all. She has 2 other junior sisters in the team. She's a leader of inspiration to the team. 5 goals to her credit. And there was a pass meant for Roberta, was cut out. And Roberta impedes Wengechi Jr. Wengechi to Nkasa. Pushes one and finds Rahel. But Nako takes the ball from Rahel. Finds Lizzie. And an infringement for Telkom. Quickly. And Jacqueline Wengechi pushes one. Finds Audrey. Audrey brings the ball in. And it's stopped by Linda, but Linda gives the ball away. Maureen with the ball. And the ball touching the feet of Maureen. Weissman, 9 minutes in the 3rd quarter. It is still GRA 0, Telkom 0.
Yeah, it's been an interesting 3rd quarter. The only problem I still have with GRA is their hastiness to get the ball into the D. And that is what is costing them right now. And they are unable to score because they are in a rush to get the ball into the D. Even when they spot no one, the ball from midfield wants to get to the D by all means, and that is not helping. You spot a player before you make any slap shot or hit into the D. If there is nobody there, there's no need for you to hit. And they are playing too aggressive. That aggressive kind of play. They should take their time. It's fine. It's the grand finale. There's gold at stake. But being aggressive doesn't mean you are the one going to win. It is who plays well that will win, not who plays aggressively. So I think GRA should take their time. Telkom, on the other hand, have not really they've not really come into the game. But when they get that chance, they'll punish you. Trust me. When they get the ball in the D and they move into spaces, they make good use of their chance anytime they get it. And they've not really got any chance as clear as GRA. So I expect the GRA ladies should come in, take their time. The hitting will not help them.
A player on the turf. And the message was GRA should take their time. The player is Lisbeth Opoku. In sportsmanship, she gets up on her feet. This was what happened. The stick of Nkasa, number 13, shirted Jessie, finds its way onto her forehead. Mavis to start the game. Pushes to Adiza. Adiza continues to, and an infringement for Telkom against Vivian Nako. Long corner registered from the effort of Audrey on our shot. Telkom are coming into the game now. Still advantage for Telkom. And Fidels has taken the first card of the game. 2 minutes, she goes to rest. And beautifully, Deborah White saves the situation for GRA, Lisbeth. And Lizzie get the better of Junior Wengechi. Ernestina, GRA, Lizzie, Deborah White. Long corner for the effort. Nice 1-2 played by Lizzie, Ernest, Tina, and then Deborah White. But the final cross that they were expecting, the D, was not forthcoming as Wengechi Jr. dived to save the situation. It is the gold and silver game we're watching. TELKOM in blue, GRA in yellow. TELKOM Audrey. Advantage for TELKOM lady. Finds Inkesa. And Inkesa Jr. also pushes back too. And Lucy is long corner registered. Jacqueline Wengechi finds Senior Wengechi. Long corner still registered. Maureen has been quiet, number 19 for TELKOM. She's really been checked by Adiza too. Ball comes, driven in, looking for the deflection. And Maureen got the touch. But could not get the goal post. 16-yard hit is registered. That was the drive that was sent in by Wonjiru. Advantage against Ernestina. Aura trying to get Maureen, but the pass was too heavy. She's doing well in the midfield, but the final pass is to her playmates. And Adiza too. Jinari finds Roberta. And the ball comes, Lizzie bounces onto it. Lizzie takes the ball from her player, Deborah White, who had a clear glimpse of the goal. Bad communication between the two players. There you see Lizzie, and she had her back to the post. Deborah White was ready to smash one, but Lizzie takes it out and rather gets a long corner. And a 16-yard hit has been registered for TELKOM. And senior Juma Inkesa sends the ball downfield, finds Junior Inkesa. Ball comes into the midfield. Aurora. Weissman, almost close to the end of the third quarter. TELKOM are gradually coming into the game.
Yeah, they are gradually coming into the game because GRA are allowing them to. They are misusing the opportunities coming their way. And Elizabeth Opoku has been given a green card, which I think wasn't right for her. You lose a ball, you've been impeded. The umpire says otherwise. The best thing for you is to move because the decision will not be changed. Then she goes in for a card, and then she has cost her team because she's the main player. Let's say she's the star player for them now. She's the player getting the ball from the midfield to attack. Like the connection between the midfield, and now you go to the bench. If you come back and your team is down, that is so. I think the players need to sometimes be very disciplined on the field of play.
Still TELKOM gets the ball away, and there goes the end of the third quarter. And it is the gold and silver match we are witnessing. Empire Simon has done very well on lines 2 in front of commentary position. Section of supporters from GRA men lifting the marking scheme for the ladies and morale them to victory. Section of other supporters, some trustees fans also looking on. And there you have police ladies also in the stands. Weissman, we are going into the fourth quarter, and it is the last quarter. Are we going to see a goal? The first time these two met under this very pitch right here during the group stage, it was in the fourth quarter that team TELKOM had a penalty corner, and number 3 shirted in Kesa planted the ball home, and they defended and won 1-0. Would we see a goal, and which team is likely to get the goal?
Yeah, in a game of hockey, if you get chances or chances come your way and you don't bury them, you don't make good use of it, the opponent can get just one chance and you'll be punished. That's what happened in the first game, the first match they met. That is the first time they met in the round robin stage. It was GRA throughout the first 3 quarters. Then the final quarter, it was a penalty corner for TELKOM Kenya, and they made use of it and they utilized it, and that was the goal. So GRA are getting the chance. I would expect Coach Wachiyadom to bring on all his attackers, because as it stands now, the attack and midfield of TELKOM are not connecting. Yeah, the telepathy is not there. So GRA should make sure, because they are playing a very good game in midfield. The likes of Linda, Janet, and Estina Kofi are playing very well, but it's there with the up front. Also, Elizabeth Opoku is doing well, getting that connection between the midfield and attack. So I expect to see the likes of Deborah White, Vivian Nako, all these should be introduced. Then they should play an all-attacking game. They should go in now. They should go in now. Elizabeth Opoku is still on the still there because of the card. They should go in now. This is the final quarter. And when going, they should be very wary and cautious of their back line, because Wangechi, Lucy, Joe, Audrey, Amo, and Okumu, Amanda, Maureen. These 3 are very, very good when they are attacking. GRA should be very cautious. This is an opportunity for their nation Ghana to win the first ever gold. So if they allow it to go by or pass by, this is a host and win thing. If they allow it to go and pass by, then I don't know when the opportunity will come again.
We don't know when the opportunity will present itself again. The last 15 minutes to go. It is the gold and silver match you are witnessing. GRA for Ghana in yellow. TELKOM for Kenya, the defending champions. Back-to-back champions since 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is the 2017 edition that we are doing here. No Ghanaian club has ever clinched onto the gold. Our best at this level in the female division is the silver, and it was still won by the same GRA ladies, and bronze. The whole Ghanaians watching within and beyond are behind the team, GRA ladies, to bring the host and win to light. And quickly Maureen picks the ball and gives to Wangechi Senior. Ball comes to Arola. Finds in Kasa. And TELKOM swinging some beautiful pass together, but cut out beautifully by Emilia. And there's no GRA man or woman up front. Stopped beautifully by Rahel. Sends one looking for Wangechi, but again, Mavis pushed a long one and saved GRA. Mavis is really checking Wangechi, who has put a lot of goals behind other clubs during the round robin. Beautifully dealt. But again, the pass from GRAs are not meeting their colleagues. The pass from Lydia on her shot. She's really doing a lot in the midfield, working her socks out for her club. Rahel. And stopped by Janet Adampa. Adampa pushes one and Estina blocks it beautifully and gets the advantage. Aurora is also doing her best in the midfield for her side, and Janet will stop Lydia. Fidels. Addison Fidels. Pushes one, find Lizzie. Lizzie to Vivian Nako. Vivian Nako. Vivian Nako. GRA. Lizzie. 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 And Deborah White. Number 17, Roberta. Look at the run from. Ball comes, Lizzie. Gives it to Roberta. Roberta should have buried it. But rather plays a feeble one to hit the goalkeeper's kickers. Wiseman this opportunity. Roberta.
It was a glorious opportunity there for GRA. Nice run from Diana Ko to Elizabeth Opoku. Then she laid a pass to Roberta. That's the easiest thing to do as a player, and she failed to connect that ball. I think GRA gradually they are now coming into the game. First they were playing very well, but they are now making good use of the opportunities in the D. But anytime the chance comes, they should ensure that they bury it. This is a penalty corner for them. This is a team that they are not too good when it comes to conversion of penalty corners. But let's see if they can make this.
Mavis push one, stop, and Emilia. Another penalty corner registered. Wengechi is complaining to the umpire that the ball got the tie level. But actually the ball was played in the D and the target was the goalkeeper. So a good call from the umpire from commentary position. Ball this time stopped by Ernestina. Ernestina does the hitting herself. Another penalty corner within the penalty corner. Ball was pushed by Mavis. Displays Ernestina, who had to move and stop beautifully. Smashed one. Got the goalkeeper's kickers. And then Lizzie managed to get the penalty corner from the danger they posed to her. 3 penalty corners within the row. Ball can't stop. Emilia finds Lizzie. Lizzie back to Emilia. And goalkeeper. Goalkeeper. Credit to goalkeeper Onyango Ikeki Cynthia. Lizzie played a beautiful 1-2 with Emilia, and goalkeeper stretching all her might, preventing the ball from Mavis, who was loitering around the D to bounce it home after injecting the ball. Adizatu. Lisbeth Opoku. Lizzie. Fidels. The ball did not travel 5, and the advantage has come to Telkom. Good call again from Simon Online's 2 Empire. Time not on the side of Team GRA. Elizabeth Opoku in our shot. She's doing it all, but the team needs her to do more. But whenever she lifts herself in the game, she carries the whole team alongside with her. The whole Ghana is expecting her to come and help the team GRA. Wengechi and Mavis has done it all today. Mavis in our shot. Checking senior Wengechi. And when it be, stepping up to deflect the balls from the Telkom ladies. And there you see Lydia also doing same. And quickly Wengechi comes into the 23. Jacqueline Wengechi with the ball and allows the ball to roll over the sidelines. Jacqueline Wengechi comes to the 23 once again. Smash one and dealt with. Again, Mavis. That was a nice one from Jacqueline. And she took her time, looked for the opportunity, and hit a hard one, looking for senior Lucy Wengechi. But the effort from Mavis saved the situation. But the pressure is still on GRA in their own 23. Lizzie has tracked all the way back to save the situation. Lizzie is all over the pitch. It's a gold and silver at stake. Junior Wengechi pushes one, finds Aura. Aura pushes into the D. The stroke comes in. And the 16 is registered. And the decision, there you see Orula giving a pass. Stopped beautifully by Audrey, 14 shirted jersey. And the stroke getting rather the stick of GRA. And the advantage has come to Ernestina. Quickly, Ernestina finds Lydia. And Lydia is stopped in her track by senior Nkesa Teresa. Pushes to Jacqueline and taking from her. Adampa finds Lizzie. Elizabeth Opoku lays a pass. Finds Roberta, who loves to run. Picks it up beautifully. Gives it back to Lizzie. Lizzie. GRA Roberta. And the long corner is registered. Nice 1-2 played by the two players from the team of GRA Ghana. There you see Lizzie goes round two players, lays a pass, and Roberta smashed one, but the goalkeeper had it covered. Lydia. Ball in the 23 comes into the D, and Nkesa will clear the lines. Janet Adampa pushes one, and Lydia's final ball getting the feet. "11 minutes into the fourth quarter. GRA 0, Telkom 0. Where's the connection? And goalkeeper again, Cynthia. Africa Cup for Club Championship. Ernestina sends one deflected by Orula Stake. And that was the save made by the goalkeeper. Time has been stopped for the two balls on the field, and Empire comes to kick it away. Ebitumi, Sampo, Empire on lines 1. Ernestina. And the advantage changed. Hands now. Telkom. That ball did not move 5 before the smash of the shot went into the D. And that was why it's a 16-yard hit. And Telkom restarts the game. Rahel. Vivian Nako. Vivian. Beautiful work done. And beautiful stick work. And Nkesa smashed one. But when Getty Lucy was not able to pick the ball, and maybe to restart the game for GRA. Fourth quarter. And if no goal is registered, we will move into the penalty shootout. Where is the history direction going? Is it going to be the first time Ghana is going to clinch to the gold for the past 20 years of existence of this female Africa Cup for Club Championship? Or will it still be Telkom still winning back-to-back since 2012, 13, 14. My, oh my, Roberta! She can't stop moving. Roberta, Lizzie, and Lydia. Roberta. She has forgotten her stick on the field of play. Out of the joy of the goal, she has brought the stadium to life. This was how the chance came about. A ball was whooped, goalkeeper saved, but did not know where the ball was, and Roberta dived to smash the ball home. That is a goal scored by Roberta, and it is GRA 1, Telkom 0.
I bet you'd love to be in the stands by now. The celebration in the stand tells it all. This is what Ghanaians have been waiting for. 5 more minutes to see if there will be the first ever gold pertaining to the Africa Cup for Club Champions for Ghana. And GRA they've done very well to beat the defending champions. They are up by a long goal. Wonderful goal from Roberta. Good play from GRA. They should hang on to this lead. And after that, it is gold for Ghana.
They should hang on to the lead. They were beaten by this Kenya team, TELKOM, last year. And this year, they have also gotten them in their backyard, Ghana. And it is payback time if they can hold on. And there comes TELKOM. And Ernestina could not pick the ball, long corner. Irene has been introduced into the game for TELKOM, number 7. Time not on the side. Irene, and it is a 16-yard hit for. Irene was on the bench, and the supporters cannot. And there you see them jubilating for. They have goal, they have Linda. Linda for you. There you see Lydia defending with all her might. GRA. Will it be GRA?
At this moment, at this juncture, I think GRA should take their time. They shouldn't be in a haste. They shouldn't play all too defending at this time, because if they get too many women into the D, it is very dangerous for them. They should play their normal play, but they should be very cautious at the back. They shouldn't allow all 4 back, because TELKOM are very good getting the ball into the D, and that is what we are seeing now.
Aurora, and a penalty corner is awarded to them. Weissman penalty corner. GRA have caused themselves a penalty corner, which they paid for in the group stages. What is your take?
I think GRA are they are unfortunate for this time, because Lucy Wangechi Joe is on the field of play. Teresa Nekesa is also on the field of play, and these are very good and these are very good play when it comes to penalty. But let's see what penalty corner. It is not necessarily a goal. It is an opportunity for a goal. But let's see what will happen. I think Ghanaians at this juncture will be praying that this doesn't enter.
Samiyu Inkesa Barbara behind the ball. Pushes one. Stopped by Wangechi Jr. Laissez pass. Ball in the D. And a long corner. It is Ghana! The players cannot stop running. For the first time ever, 20 years down the line, Team Ghana, GRA have broken the deadlock and have caused the host and win by the president to come to pass, courtesy Roberta Safua. Roberta Safua Owusu. Roberta has made it for Ghana, and Team Ghana has for the first time taking the gold in their own soil, in their own land, in their own backland, and the jubilation is ongoing. We know you out there in the houses are also jubilating. And Weissman, this victory, what do you say about it?
Congrats to GRA women. They've done well. Hard luck to TELKOM, the defending champions. They've lost their throne and they've lost it. I think the change in name from TELKOM Orange to TELKOM Kenya have really cost them. But GRA have done very well. They played as a team. Kudos to their management, kudos to their technical staff, kudos to the bench. There you see GRA women 1, TELKOM 0. I think there will be joy to lawyer Richard Akokabi right now, because this is the first time for the 20 years now Ghana lifting gold in the women's category, and 30 years now Ghana lifting gold in the Africa Cup of Club Champions. It's been a long time since Ghana won gold in hockey itself, and this is the first time for so long a time that Ghana has won gold in hockey. I think kudos to GRA. They really made Ghana proud, and wherever they are, congrats. They've really done well. This is hockey.
This is hockey, and this is a production that came your way from KES TV, Free Sports, also from the Go Celebrator. Look at the way they celebrated, and they can't hide their joy. They dancing to a tune, and it has been a production from Group N2K, iSports 360, your commentator Echampon Bakwesi, and I was joined by Weissman, and we can't say anything than to say congratulations Team GRA for breaking that history and bringing a gold to Ghana for the past 20 years and 30 years of the existence of this trophy. But the ladies division, it is the 20th year, and you have broken that deadlock. Congratulations. for making President happy and also making all Ghanaians happy. Stay tuned. Don't go away. We'll be coming your way with the men's final some few minutes, and then we'll see how that will go. That will be an all-Egyptian debut. I am your commentator, Etampo Bakwesi, and we sign out.